Hi YouTube friends! I just wanted to make a quick video before I head out to pregame with some friends before the RedRum Ball, which is a goth party that happens maybe 3 times a year. It's always a lot of fun. They always have a really good live performer or two, and it's usually somebody's birthday, and they like have cupcakes and they give away t-shirts and prizes for the best costume. And unfortunately this time they chose a theme that it's like the kryptonite for me. It's a superhero theme. However, they've combined this with a David Bowie impersonator who is kind of in the alternative scene, and they titled it "We Can Be Heroes." So, all right, I'll forgive them. So anyway, I'm not wearing a superhero costume. I'm wearing this. I'm backing up since you can't see me otherwise. I'm getting smaller and smaller. So this is mostly Red Queen's Black Legion. I have no idea where this came from, but it's very tight under the arms, and I feel like I'm going to sweat a lot because it's a bit warm in New York City. So usually it's overly air conditioned at these things, and I'll freeze later. I'll drench my clothing in sweat, walk in, and be chilled like getting out of a shower when the air is on. Okay, so that's it. I'm gonna head out, and I'll see you later. Hey, so it is now next Thursday, or the following Thursday. I didn't get a video up this past weekend because, well, I did a short little clip that you just saw, and the next day I went to New Hope, Pennsylvania with Evan, which was great fun, even though it was like 93 degrees with a heat index of probably 100. And New Hope, Pennsylvania, if you've never been, is this really cute, mostly walkable, like downtown area, just a few streets. Lots of alternative shops, antique shops, witch shops, unique food vendors, lots of bikers for some reason, like fleets of bikers going up and down Main Street. They have fetish clothing and hippie stuff, and it's like all these subcultures merged. And there are lots of artists and a high percentage of gays because it's artsy. I don't know. And New York City transplants who moved there to start businesses or whatever. Anyway, so it's been one of our favorite places to go for over a decade. And we used to stay in bed and breakfasts overnight, but there is a bus that goes from the Port Authority directly there. It's a little over 2 hours by bus, and then you need to allow like over an hour to get there to the bus station from Brooklyn. So it's a long day, but it's definitely worth it. And it was so sunny and happy, and whenever I get an adequate amount of sleep and I have a day like that, it's like a great apology for all the crap that I've been dealing with lately at work. However, and I'll show you some of the cool stuff that I bought, including this shirt. I got this shirt at a place called 13 or something. It's a very fitted Susie the Banshee shirt. This one shop in particular had it was the perfect merging of goth and hippie clothing and the bands that you would expect represented in t-shirts. But they had other stuff too, jewelry and fringed purses, that kind of thing. So the next day, actually, wait a second, wait, that was Saturday. Okay, so it was Sunday night, yes, it was, I'm mixed up. Sunday night, we went out to the RedRum Ball, which was, I showed you the outfit that I wore. And that was not as late of a night as the hosts want for it to be. I mean, they started at 10, and it goes till 4, so some people don't get home until 6, and that's ridiculous. I can't do it. I have street noises coming in my through my window, starting all night, and then getting really bad around 6 or 7. So no, can't do it. And actually, I didn't have a bad night's sleep, a little under 6 hours, and then this, I think I might have touched on this point. I ordered this mushroom extract coffee and elixir to make my brain work better, because I've been feeling very forgetful. And it has lion's mane, mushrooms, and chaga mushrooms, which is, they're good for your immune system. Anyway, I noticed that every time I would have either one of those products, I would feel just so irrepressibly tired. I couldn't keep my eyes open. It didn't matter how much sleep I got. And this had been happening at work. No amount of caffeine would negate it. So I decided on Monday, which was Memorial Day, the morning after the RedRum ball, I would just test myself and see if at home, under just normal conditions, if it would make me feel that way. So I had the elixir, which is pretty potent, and it's supposed to make you feel happy and, you know, make you more creative and make your mind work more quickly. Opposite effect entirely. My entire day was ruined. I couldn't even go down the stairs of our building. I had to make Evan go and get me, first I thought maybe I'd be dehydrated, I don't know. I got him to buy me some vitamin water zero, because that's something that I will drink in large quantities. And nothing was helping. So I decided to take my blood pressure, and it was down. My blood pressure is normally 84 over 54. It was down to 76 over 40. And that's pretty dangerous, I think. I mean, I felt like I could just fall asleep mid-sentence. Evan said it was like I was on drugs. I was on mushrooms, but not that kind. And yeah, even after doing all the things that you can do to raise your blood pressure, like take licorice root extract, and drink lots of water, and consume very salty foods, it was getting up maybe a few points. I think it finally got up to 80 over something. But yeah, so I'm going to have to get rid of that stuff, and I'm writing the company to complain that they don't have a warning about this. Yeah. So anyway, so that day, I wasn't even competent enough to make a video. I couldn't, like, carry on a conversation. I sat in front of the TV and watched DVDs that I've seen a million times. So yeah, that was dreadful. But back to New Hope, the New Hope trip. So I got this awesome t-shirt, and then I wanted a tote bag that could serve as like a carry-all for my gym clothes and my lunch and all the stupid crap that I have to carry to work. So isn't this cool? It's a sugar skull. See, they're sugar skulls, and they have a cell phone. They're taking selfies. I love sugar skulls, so that's fun. It's bright pink. Woo! So that's fun. I got this at a very kitschy, vintage, like 1970s and 80s, just things that were very trendy back then, action figures, and they have old Playboy magazines from the 70s, really zany clothing. It's a really fun place to go. Toys that you haven't seen in ages. And they had these, and they're made out of recycled. I actually have another one, not from that store, but it's the same brand. It's made out of recycled materials, and they're kind of stretchy. And I wondered, I had the other one. It's also pink, but it doesn't have sugar skulls. I've had it for about 10 years, and it doesn't show any signs of wear. I mean, I carry like bottles of wine and notebooks from work and a bunch of other crap in them. Anyway, the brand is Blue, spelled B-U, well, spelled like the word blue. Actually, I thought it said B-L-E-U, but it's U-E. Blue Q. And these are woven. So yeah, so that's fun. Got that. It was like $20 on sale for $15, I think. And then I got these cheap sunglasses. I have sunglasses by Tod's, you know, that really expensive brand. They were $400 and something. I didn't pay that. I paid like $100. Which are very well constructed, and I feel like they'll never fall apart no matter how much how bumped around they get in my purse. But they're not, I don't know, I feel like an old lady. Like they're very large. They serve as a good windshield against sneezers on the street, you know. So I wear them for that as much as I do protection from the sun. But anyway, these were $12 on the street. See the cool thing on the side? Isn't that awesome? And they are the shape that I like. I can't wear many shapes of sunglasses. I need like sort of between a square and a rectangle. I like them to rest slightly below my eyebrows because I like my eyebrows, and lower on the face. But like Ray-Bans look horrible on me, and anything with like a wire rim, those usually don't work. I love circular lenses, but I can't do those either. They just make my face look oblong. So I got these, and not only are they super cute, and they go with everything that I own because they're black, but the shades have like a lavender tinted blue color. Can you see through? No, you can't. Anyway, if on a cloudy day you put these on, the sky looks blue, and it's such a mood lifter. So very pleased. $12 on the street. And then now, okay, last summer, as we were driving back one of our road trips from the Pennsylvania Ren Fair, we stopped in numerous towns, but we did make like an hour and a half pit stop in New Hope, and it was a gorgeous evening. The sun was going down. No, it was like the magic hour. I'm sorry. It was like 6:30ish, and we stopped in at this wine shop. Oh no. Okay, they don't have the name of the wine shop on here. I thought that they would. Anyway, from Crossing Vineyards. This is chocolate cherry truffle wine, and my God, it is amazing. I've been like dreaming about this stuff. We did a tasting last time. The guy didn't charge us. He gave us like 5 different types of wine. We were just out of there, and I bought a couple things then, but I didn't get this one because I don't really drink. I don't drink reds so much because they'll stain my teeth, and I'm very vain, and there's only so much bleaching you can do. Anyway, so this is one that I loved and did not buy. They make it with the cherry wine, sherry, and chocolate. So it's just, if I could have perfume that smelled like this, I would wear it every day. It's so aromatic and rich and wonderful, and a dab will do you. It's 17% alcohol. So anyway, this was again Crossing Vineyards, and Evan just I was like, well, I don't know if I'm gonna drink all of that, so I don't know if I should buy a bottle. We could maybe split one, but then I thought, you know, he's done this thing where he'll like buy me some type of spirits and like for Christmas or something, and I won't drink it immediately, and then a year later I go to look for it and it's empty. so that's a problem, and with the absinthe it happened as well, but and he kept buying me new bottles of this small batch of absinthe. I don't buy the big you know, highly commercial stuff. But anyway, that's a topic for another video. So we came home, and I had been carrying this in my bag. So I gave it to him, and he said, "Oh, no, that's yours." And I was, you know, thrilled. So he said he was going to put it over here in the corner of my room with all of my my Mellow Vino mead. So isn't that nice? He said he was trying to, you know, make things right with like the other substances that he drank. So the guff is now full. My stock has been replenished somewhat. Okay, so there we go. And yeah, I just got my hair cut. Can you tell? It was looking quite limp and unmanageable. You probably couldn't tell in the last video. I was having to spray it to death to keep it from frizzing and just looking like kind of an odd shape, because it'll like flare out at the bottom with the curls, and then it was just horrible. The other thing I was going to mention, I have rediscovered, I have to work this into every video, BPAL. So this tiny amount, which I was given, I think in a pay it forward, I think that's how I acquired this. This is Box of Chocolates 2013. Mayan chocolate with annatto seed, Anaheim pepper, cinnamon, and vanilla bean. Straight from the bottle, smells really weird. It's like unsweetened chocolate with like a bitter, I don't even know. I can't explain this one. I can't compare it to anything. It's appealing in the way that pot that hasn't been smoked is appealing. Like if you store it in a glass jar. I'm not a pothead. I just have some that I tried thinking it would help me sleep, and it didn't at all. I mean, my heart pound really ferociously, and made my mouth get dry and my eyes red. That's about it. But anyway, so it's stored in a jar, and I haven't thrown it out because I love the smell. It's one of those, like, the umami of smells, you know? It's this other category you can't quite classify. It's just yummy. So that's how this smells straight from the bottle. When you put it on and wait a little while, the dry down it's insanely gorgeous. I don't want to say floral, maybe like an herbal kind of, a fresh herbal smell, like rosemary and lavender, like along those lines, with unsweetened chocolate, and it's not sweet at all. I said that, didn't I? But yeah. So anyway, for summer, weird, isn't it? Weird that Mayan chocolate with all these peppery hot things would be advisable for summer, but I'm advising it. I'm totally advising it. The hotter it gets, the more I want to smell this. So yeah, I think that's maybe all I have to talk about. I like to do more than talk about stuff that I buy, but then again, I always appreciate watching, or I always appreciate other people's product reviews. Of course, if you can't easily locate the stuff, which, like this wine, maybe if you look up Crossing Vineyards Chocolate Cherry Truffle, you can find it somewhere. It is, I think, made in Pennsylvania. Yes. Here we go. Bucks County. Okay. It's located less than a mile from the place where George Washington crossed the Delaware in 1776. Black cherry, ripe plum, chocolate, dark chocolate, and toasted oak. Dessert in a bottle. Probably less caloric than, say, a milkshake. Or one of many Starbucks drinks that contain syrups. But yeah, so that's it. I don't want to talk forever, so I'm going to sign off. And again, I would like to do another Q&A soon, or come up with some sort of structure, because I'm so lacking in it on many levels. Okay. Ta-ta.